Nogueira, Velasquez, UFC 110. Check your local listings.
UFC 110, first time ever in Australia. All 16,000 tickets sold out in less than an hour.
We've got Wanderlei versus Bisping, and we've got Nogueira versus CAIN Velasquez.
A hell of a lineup. CAIN Velasquez and MINOTAURO Nogueira is a classic matchup of a young, up-and-coming challenger and a former champion trying to regain greatness. And the way they match up makes a very, very exciting fight.
CAIN Velasquez is the real deal, and this guy's ready for any of the top heavyweights out there. I call CAIN the Terminator, man. This guy keeps coming at you and will not stop until he finishes you. The interesting part is Nogueira is well known for not being able to be finished.
MINOTAURO Nogueira, if anything, is a finisher.
And it is over.
MINOTAURO, of course, is one of the most legendary fighters in the history of mixed martial arts.
UFC heavyweight champion of the world, MINOTAURO Nogueira!
When Nog first came into the UFC, he wasn't healthy. You know, and that's one of the big things. That's why there's this almost this rivalry right now between Nog and Frank Mir. Nog was sick and all busted up for the Mir fight, and he says that's why Mir won. Mir wants to prove that's not why he won.
I was very, disappointed with my, what I did in that fight. I was in bad shape, bad condition.
The reality is Nog was busted up, and now he's in great health. You know, the guy's so durable and tough.
He is still competitive. His last fight with Randy Couture, he looked fantastic. He looked better in that fight than he has in years.
I grew up a lot when I fight those guys. So I improved my wrestling, I improved my jiu-jitsu every time I face those type of guys.
Randy Couture is still one of the toughest guys out there. There were so many times you thought Couture was done. He'd be caught in a submission by Nogueira, arguably one of the best heavyweight submission fighters out there. It looked like he was going to stop him by knocking him out. Nog would hit him with a big shot and drop him. A healthy Nogueira showed what he can do against a guy like Randy Couture.
CAIN Velasquez is a juggernaut, and every time CAIN Velasquez fights, you see a new and improved version of him.
Down he goes. Is he out yet? No. Morris is up, but thrown back down.
For me, it's just coming in and train and just try to get better. I mean, I love training, so I come in and just, do the best that I can.
He's a former All-American wrestler who has the most incredible cardio I think I've ever seen in the heavyweight division. Pushes a tremendous pace, and the dude is never tired.
This kid is very aggressive. He puts non-stop pressure on. He can pick guys up from the ground, up over their heads and slam them.
Come up! Hey, swearing on him now.
His destruction of Ben Rothwell was just really breathtaking. Swarmed all over him with punches and kicks and takedowns and ground and pound. I mean, the dude never lets up. Beautiful technique.
Pretty much just overwhelm people. Getting really tired. Tired makes cowards of us all. So once you do that, that's when I know I got you.
People don't realize, he's 245 pounds. He's very compact. He's strong as hell. He's a really good wrestler, and he's got a great chin. When he took the shots that he took from Czech Congo and basically double-legged, took the fight down to the ground and controlled the fight on the ground. I think he took all Czech's best shots, and he completely dominated and smothered him in that fight. I think CAIN now has enough fights. He's 7-0, has had enough fights in the UFC and fought enough good competition to go up against a guy like Nogueira now.
I think he's going to be, for sure, having a harder time than he had in his last opponents.
I know it's my time now, and he's just another guy up in the ladder that I need to fight to get where I want to be.
He's hungry. I'm experienced and hungry, too.
MINOTAURO Nogueira connects with a nice right hand.
In case you're closing, you expect the war.
I got a lot of tricks, man. A lot of tricks for this fight.
Good right hand, MINOTAURO.
He doesn't give up. I don't give up either.
He is getting beat up.
We're going to have to settle it in the octagon.
Michael the Count Bisping taking on the axe murderer Wanderlei Silva. Michael Bisping is coming off of a spectacular TKO victory over Dennis Kang. Michael Bisping was tested in that fight because he was tagged early on and dropped in the first round with a right hand.
Good right hand. He got the right.
He showed an excellent guard and then came back in the second round, guns blazing.
Let's go fight.
Here we go. He's got King down. Michael Bisping, hammer fists. Bisping again. Michael Bisping is victorious.
I want to win in style. I don't just want to scrape by and just about get the victory. I want to go out there and make a statement like I did in my last fight.
That'll answer a lot of questions. That answered every single one of them.
He has that exciting blend of discipline and confidence that really makes him an exciting fighter to watch.
Stylistically, Bisping and Wanderlei will be a slugfest. Bisping has shown many times he doesn't mind trading with people, and these two are going to mix it up.
We're both going to try and impose our will. I know Wanderlei's going to come in aggressive, I'm going to come in aggressive, and it's going to be a test of wills. This has got Fight of the Night written all over it.
Wanderlei, the ex-murderer, Silva!
Wanderlei Silva is one of the most decorated, famous fighters in the history of mixed martial arts.
Oh, no! And there it is!
If you're a fight fan, if you love a good brawl, how could you not love Wanderlei Silva?
How pumped is that guy?
I like to shake the crowds. I'm gonna shake the crowd in Australia. I'm going to make these guys crazy there.
Wanderlei comes out swinging wild haymaker punches.
Smile right there. He is.
I'm not going to be his opponent. I'll fight with me stuff.
The nickname The Axe Murderer could not be a better nickname for a guy like that. Every fight he's in is a war. That style matched up with Michael Bisping's tenacity and endurance and confidence, I think that makes for a really spectacular fight.
I'm going to give you the best Wanderlei Silva for Bisping. He's a real tough guy. I know we're going to give you a great show.
For Wanderlei Silva, he's looking to beat Bisping and get himself back into that mix at 185.
He has to win this fight to revive his career, which is going to make him dangerous. But unfortunately, he's going to revive his career against me, and it just ain't going to happen. I'm the wrong man for the job.
I'm so hungry I need this victory. I need one. I know I'm going to try to the first to the last minute of the victory.
He probably thinks he can walk right through me. Probably thinks he's going to knock me out with the first punch that connects. Come and hit me. Come and try and knock me out. I look forward to the challenge.
This is why Dana White was so excited to get this man back in the UFC.
Wanderlei Silva already is one of the all-time greats. You know, he's a legend in this sport. Beating a guy like Wanderlei Silva, it's really important. It means something to a guy like Michael Bisping.
I'm going to look to bully him and impose my will and beat him.
I think, no, this guy don't have power to knock out me. I feel this. Now I'm going to try to give the decision for the judges. I'm going to make the decision.
I've got absolute respect for the guy. I'm going to win this fight.
He's destroyed every fighter thrown his way. Now heavyweight contender CAIN Velasquez attempts to become the division's biggest threat as he battles former UFC and Pride heavyweight champion Antonio MINOTAURO Nogueira. Also, 10 years of dominance has solidified Wanderlei Silva as a true mixed martial arts legend. But Michael the Count Bisping plans on stealing his glory. The Ultimate Fighting Championship presents UFC 110, live Saturday, February 20th from Acer Arena in Sydney, Australia. Only on pay-per-view.